I have a question, Tom.
Yeah, please.
How long is it? Tell me when. What's up, everybody? Welcome to the VC1 podcast. Today is our first podcast ever.
Woo! Yeah!
Yeah.
Yeah, first
I'm
podcast.
Isaac, but some people call me Isank. Isank
Mm.
27. And this is Tom. He'll tell a bit about himself.
Yeah, so I'm Tom. So this podcast mostly is going to be about how me and Isaac became friends, how we had the idea to do the podcast, our setup for the podcast, and all of that. So it's just going to be more of an introduction episode, but we can get into some juicy topics later episodes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a fun time.
Controversial topics.
Bro. So,
Did I hear politics? America?
bro,
No?
I don't know any
I don't
American
know.
politics.
I don't either. I mean, I do a little bit because
I try
everyone
to
talks
stay
about
away
it,
from
but
it because everybody says it's
Listen,
absolute
best thing you can
trash.
do is stay away from politics, especially in America.
Yeah.
Not good. Not
Yeah.
not where you want to be involved. So
Nope.
just not a good scene. So first, let's just talk about. Let's just talk about how we got to know each other. 'Cause I
No,
think
we
that's
gotta
where it
talk about-
starts.
Okay. Oh man, I gotta open a piece of my memory back to think about this. I was streaming, okay?
Mhm.
Just actually, you should tell this part of the story because
Yeah. Okay. So, a little bit of backstory. Okay, I got my PC about a week before this situation happens. Okay, like brand new, just got my PC.
you say situation like it's a bad thing.
Okay, well, whatever. It was a bad thing. Like, I'm just kidding.
We're not friends anymore. End of
we're not-
podcast.
Yep, it's done. First podcast. No, it's just not happening. So I just got my PC. I just started getting into Twitch a lot more. Started watching Minecraft YouTubers. You know, Tom Unit, Tobo. You know, just those people.
Dweem?
Dweem, yeah, Dweem. Him a little bit when he doesn't stream, but Minecraft Manhunt. Huge fan. And then I'm just scrolling down the Discover tab because I just recently got Minecraft. Like, just got Minecraft Java. Had no one to play it with yet or anything, and I was just vibing. I'm scrolling down on the
I was
Discover
always just
tab on
vibing.
Twitch. I run into this channel, Isang_27. I'm like, they have a face cam. They look about my age. They're playing hardcore Minecraft. Interesting. I click on the
Hardcore.
stream. Click on the stream now. I mean, first thing I got a note on. Isaac just recently got his PC too. What, like about a month? You said?
Yeah, probably like a month or two before.
Okay. This guy was absolutely ass at hardcore Minecraft. I
Shut
just have to
up.
throw that out there.
No, I
When I
was
first
though.
joined his stream, he was so bad.
Bro.
Like, he survived like
Did-
one night and then died. It was awesome.
No, yeah. Yeah, it was my first hardcore world, and I
Yeah. Mhm.
I was mining, just thriving in the caves, and then a creeper, or I was fighting a zombie, and then a creeper just completely exploded me. It was
Yeah,
tough.
but listen, in general, we had a couple of back and forth interactions, and we could probably throw those up on screen. And so we were going back and
Right up here, guys.
we were going back and forth, and I was like, this guy's pretty cool. I hit him the follow and
Oh yeah.
everything, and that was the start, and that was just over a year ago. A year and probably like 1 or 2 months now at this point. So it's
Yeah.
gone crazy.
It's been a wild ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like probably when was it? Like
no, literally like
a month or a
3
few
weeks to a month.
A few weeks later, we invited Andrew and I
Mhm.
invited Tom to a survival multiplayer, and
Yeah,
that's when we
it-
really got to know each other.
a little bit of context. Andrew, also he's Isaac's friend, my friend now. I met him online. He's a great guy. Sometimes, and sometimes. And I mean, he really took a liking to me right away. I mean, Isaac did as well, but fun fact, me and Andrew actually were like way better friends than Isaac
yeah,
at first.
You were.
Like, me and him got really close at first, and so really Andrew was the reason I was invited to this SMP for the most
Mhm.
part. I mean, like, Isaac liked me, but like he wasn't on like a let's invite him to our friend SMP yet. So, but Andrew
No,
was
yeah.
like, dude, invite him. And first ever
Good thing he
SMP,
did. Good thing he
Funny
did.
Block SMP.
Funny block
Funny Block.
SMP.
It was the Funny Block SMP.
It was pretty funny.
It was a good SMP. And then from there, I'm sure people at home, you guys can relate to this. You and your friends make a Minecraft server. You'll play it for sometimes a day, sometimes a week, sometimes maybe a month, and then the server dies. And then, if you're really in that Minecraft mood, 2 weeks later, you're like, hey, let's make another server. So
it happens to the best of us.
we did that 3 times. First time you had the Funny Block, that lasted for probably like 2 weeks. Died.
The Funny Block? I feel like it lasted a
The
bit
o-
longer than that.
The only person who played on it after 2 weeks was Cesura. He's the only reason it stayed alive.
It was Tyler and
Cesura played on it sometimes, and you played it on it like a little bit. So I mean,
Yeah.
like, it might have been a little bit later than 2 weeks. I don't give him enough
I remember
credit,
he had like a big collection of actual models that he had.
it was our first ever SMP together. I remember being in a VC with all of your friends, and I was shy.
You were
I would barely talk, and every once in a while, Isaac or like
Bro, is Tom
Andrew
still here?
would be like, "I'm still here." I'm like, "Yeah." Now, keep in mind, I had an absolutely ass mic at this time. I mean, like, I had my headset mic, so of course, you can probably picture how that sounds. Just wasn't very good at all. But every once in a while, they'd be like, "Are you still here?" And I'll just be like, "Yeah, I'm here." Like, everyone was like, "Oh, okay. Just you haven't talked in a while." Yeah, and I mean, Funny Block SMP, so it lasted a little bit. Okay, that was the first server. Second server, we were all super hyped about it. We had a cool jungle spawn. We were like, okay, this is awesome. I mean, so at this time, me and Andrew are super close. Me and Isaac are kind of close. I mean, like,
Mutual.
we talk a little bit. We're in the VC together, whatever. Me and Andrew talk all the time.
VC1?
Oh, we were in VC1? Oh. So me and Andrew run off like 15,000 blocks to go build a mega base. Andrew said, "Tom, we're building a mega base." I said, "Okay," and I went with him.
Andrew.
I didn't really pay attention.
Andrew always wants to build a mega base in every single server.
He never finishes his mega base.
He never even barely
Never.
starts it. He places probably 10 blocks and then he's done.
Andrew is a sweat, and so he focuses on getting his gear and everything before.
And his farms.
It's just not good. But anyway, enough about Andrew. I mean, like, that server lasted a good amount simply because there was like a 2-month period that no one played on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because we started it and then you went away for summer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because, like, for you guys that don't know, every summer before this, I went to work on a campsite that is, like, 9 hours away from where I live, and I don't have any computer there, so it was kind of weird and kind of boring.
It was really weird timing for us to start the server, because we started the server for, like, a week, and then you left. So I still played on the server here and there, and everything. But Isaac and Andrew both weren't online, and I mean, like, whatever. I mean, it was like their SMP.
Which one was it?
But then
was that again?
We didn't really have a name for it.
I don't think I played that one.
You did.
Did I?
I'm talking about the treehouse one.
Oh, right.
That was the next one.
No, we invited like a whole bunch of people there.
Well,
no,
but like
that was the one after that. When I got back from the island. That's when I got back from the campsite. And did my 12-hour stream. Remember that?
I thought the 12-hour stream was like in between that. But was
know.
there an SMP in between then, or did we I think we might have taken a break.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Well, anyway, Isaac was gone, and then either the start of the server or we continued this server, and yeah, you got home and you did a 12-hour stream, super fun. I mean, Andrew also did the 12-hour stream right along with you. I remember being there for pretty much the whole time because I was like, hey, why not? And then that's when me and you started to actually talk again a lot. Like, you got home and then I actually started to talk to you again.
Yeah.
Because, like, me and you would just, like, be mutual in VC, but, like, we didn't talk. Me and Andrew talked. But it was me, you, and Andrew, like, all night. And so then we started talking a lot. And then, like, there was one point Andrew left, but then me and you, we just kept talking.
Mm-hmm.
But there was that server. That was the second one. Not a complete fail. Isaac built you built an epic tree house. It was cool, but
Bro,
this server,
it
like
took
all
me
of
so
ours,
long.
did not last very long. But
Because
then
Andrew, that was the one where Andrew sped beating the Ender Dragon, and
Yes.
he beat it in the
Yes.
second day. And
The
then
second day of the
everybody
server-
left because he did that.
yeah, so basically
and we were all warning
had,
him, like, bro, if you do this, everyone's
Yes.
gonna leave. And he's like,
so basically we had the 12-hour stream where that was preparation and us starting to work on the mega base. The day after, Andrew was decked out. He got me full decked out stuff as well. And then he said, Tom, we're going to beat the Ender Dragon and getting Elytra. Everyone warned him, this is not a good idea. Server's going to die. You're going way too fast. Which we knew Andrew had a problem with going way too fast, but, he just doesn't listen to us. And that's how the server died.
This
because-
is not a hate episode towards Andrew. We're not hating on Andrew.
I'm not hating on him. He needs to change.
No.
Just kidding. We love Andrew.
We love Andrew.
Sometimes.
In his own special way.
Sometimes. But, anyway, that server died because of that. And then finally, that third server, and correct me if I'm wrong, Balls is the next one, right?
Yep. Balls.
I don't want to skip one on accident. Next, we landed on, now, little backstory to that name. Okay. I grew a little obsession to, classic song you all might know. Can I put my balls in your jaws? Your jaws.
Bro, that's in several of my videos that you're in.
Every video I'm in of yours, I sing it at least once, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And the one I literally sung 50% of the video. Anyway, so I had an obsession with that song. We played in VC all the time because we were cool. And so we landed on, alright guys, this is gonna be the Balls SMP, because balls.
And
it's
it
funny.
and it's clickbait too. Like, people click
is.
on things that are dirty.
Yeah.
Like Balls SMP,
It
like,
was
any
good.
guy is gonna think that's hilarious and they're gonna want to click onto it.
Yeah, but then the Balls SMP happened, which, wow. And by the time the Balls SMP happened, me and Isaac were like this. We were close.
We were,
Talking every day. We were always in VC1. We're talking and everything. Inspiration for the name VC1
Yeah.
is in all of these servers. We'd always make a Discord server, and we'd all hang out in VC1. Just a whole big group of us. But there'd be those times where everyone else would get off, and me and Isaac would just still be in the VC because we were
Till
just
2
talking,
a.m.
having a good time. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah. None of the other episodes will be like this, probably, because this is just like an introduction. So we're gonna have a lot of more fun moments and exciting stuff, but we gotta introduce ourselves first. You gotta get to know us.
Yeah, and
And how we
this
got
is
to
enough
know each
about
other.
our this is enough about our Minecraft SMPs. I just kind of wanted to go through the
Yeah,
storyline there, but Balls SMP actually lasted for
6
a
months.
solid
It
6
was a
months.
good 6 months.
It was a good server. Our
Most
only
successful server.
yeah, it was our only good server. We've had a couple servers after that. We've had 2 technically after that.
Yeah.
Not just they just don't hit the same. It was just such a good server. We
Yeah,
all,
I think after that
whew.
after those 6 months, everyone was just Minecrafted out.
no, yeah, we were
Everyone
all on it
was
so much.
sick of Minecraft, and we took a break
Yeah.
after the State of Balls, which was an Origins server.
Oh yeah, literally.
We took a break from that for 2 months, probably a month.
Yeah,
We took
really,
a complete break. Everyone did not play Minecraft for a good month.
there was Balls SMP ended, and then State of Balls happened, but during the State of Balls, some drama happened, and then we all kind of veered away from State of Balls, and it's it wasn't a bad
Everyone
server.
needed a break.
It's just
Everyone needed a
we
break.
needed a break. We kind of needed a break from each other too. We kind of we made a smaller Discord channel and slowly started adding more and more people into it, just because we wanted to slowly start talking again. So.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, then I don't know. Then it just takes us to the point of us
And-
wanting to start
yeah.
our podcast. Really?
Yeah, 1 year later,
Yeah,
we're here. We're in the VC
We're
one.
here. we are here.
Chatting in the VC.
We are literally chatting in the VC1 right now. So
But enough of Minecraft and crap.
Oh yeah, I mean, like, that's
What's
just kind of how we got to know
I
each
want to
other.
I want to see your setup. Tom was
Alright.
very eager to show me his setup. He couldn't even wait for me to start recording, bro.
Well, you asked a question and then you said, "Wait." So basically, you know, you got this. Now, I mean, makeshift. Now my camera might turn off when I do this, but so up there, you know, that mini hoops is holding up that side of the curtain.
Dang.
Got the LEDs on. Right.
Oh, your
Then
door
over
is
there-
closed and it's holding it.
Oh shit.
Whoa,
Yeah.
what the
there you
heck is
go.
happening? Tom!
My- It's fine. My face cam does that. And then over here we have a chair on the bed, sitting on the bed, holding up the other side. Like,
Bro,
I
if your
really-
parents walk in, they're gonna be so confused.
It's fine.
They walk in and the blanket falls off.
Oh no! The door back. That's my closet door.
Oh, okay.
So we're good. The setup will
chilling.
just like
We're
break.
chilling.
But
Good.
and then right here, my desk used to be super messy. I pushed all the stuff up. Can't see it now. Just so there wouldn't be any distractions, you know. So the setup right now is a little makeshift. Not the
Yeah.
greatest, but you know, we'll take it.
In the years to come, also there will be an IRL podcast meet.
Oh yeah, I mean it'll happen.
It'll happen.
It's gonna happen. And then like when
yeah.
our podcast blows up, like I mean like I don't know. I mean like I'll move Isaac out here to Ohio and he'll start
Bro, I'm
living
not
here.
going to live to live
We'll
in
do
Ohio.
IRL podcasts.
I'm not living in Ohio. You come
Listen.
to Canada.
Listen, this is a serious topic that I'm gonna get into.
Really?
Ohio is not that bad. Now, even the people who live in Ohio like hate Ohio. I personally really like Ohio. Now, I don't know why, but everyone who lives in Ohio is like, bro, Ohio so bad. You know, it's not horrible.
Well, that's. I mean, yeah. I
It's
guess
really
that's true.
not.
Cause like
It gets so
it's,
much
and
hate.
it's so like it's right across Lake Erie from like
Mhm.
us, and it's basically
crazy.
the same. It's basically the same weather,
No,
same.
it's just
landscape.
You know, it gets so much hate, and I mean, like I'll admit, Ohio weather. I mean, you can have
It's basically
summer, spring, fall, and winter all in one day. I
Yeah.
mean, you could have
yeah.
snow, rain, hail, sun, like
yeah.
like
It
fog,
changes
like you
within
could have
like
all of
an
it
hour.
in one day. You can have a 90-degree day, and then overnight it can change to a 30-degree day. It happens. That's just Ohio, which that can suck a little bit.
Yeah.
But Ohio itself is not as bad as people make it think. I mean,
What's your
I've lived
what
here
are
all my
top
life.
three favorite parts or favorite things about Ohio?
favorite things about Ohio?
Like, is there like a place that you like to go to?
Well, I mean, for me, I'm huge into sports.
Okay.
So me, you know, I'm a huge sports fan. So we got the Cleveland Guardians, our baseball team. You got the Cleveland Browns, our football team. You got the Cleveland Cavaliers, the basketball team. So for me, honestly, Cavaliers.
Cavaliers? What is
yeah.
that?
I don't know. It's our sports team. I like to me personally. I like to travel down, go to watch those games. I mean, super fun.
Mhm.
American viewers will know. Just those are just like the professional American sports teams within like the sports leagues. I'm a big fan of going down to things like that. Also, another cool thing we got is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. That's really cool. That's pretty close to me. One of the biggest things to do in Ohio, is Cedar Point. Me personally, not a huge fan of roller coasters, but
I love roller coasters.
Cedar Point is
Actually, a girl in my
pretty close to me.
a girl in a grade below me was there last
It's-
weekend.
It's very popular. It gets lots of tourists. Like, and a lot of
Yeah.
people come to see, like, come for Cedar Point. I mean, Cedar Point is even though I don't like roller coasters, there's a couple I'll go on there, and just between like everything to do there, it's a really fun time.
Bro, I sank in Tom vlog.
Oh yeah, I mean, it happened, and yeah. So I mean, like, there's there's more cool things to do here than people think of.
Yeah.
Because, you know, Ohio, you think about it. I mean, Ohio, when you're hanging out with your friends, where do you go to hang out? We go to Walmart. I mean,
Yeah, same.
it's just
Honestly,
destined to
same.
happen.
It's destined.
But, like, there's still other things to do here. It's just, it's Walmart.
yeah.
I mean,
We'll either go Yeah, we'll either go like to Walmart or we'll go to a friend's house and go to like in their pool or something
And
if they have a pool.
it's not like we're losers and we're going to
Do
Walmart
you have
to
like
shop.
beaches and stuff?
Go and you get kicked out. You get kicked out from Walmart. That's the thing to do.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
You go to Walmart
Literally,
and
my
you
friend
get kicked
Ken-
out.
My friend
That's what you
Curtis,
gotta do.
in the winter, it was like this big like light display for like Christmas lights,
Mm-hmm.
and it was just battery powered, and you could just unhook it from the shelf. And he took it. He walked into the self checkout, and he pretended to like look for the barcode, and then he asked like one of the cashiers there, "Hey, I can't find the barcode for this," and it's just this huge display of lights. I thought it was hilarious,
Dude, oh my god, he grabbed the display, bro. Oh my god.
honestly. But yeah,
No, but like that's what you do for fun.
yeah.
I mean,
So yeah, we usually do Walmart, go swimming in the pool, go to the beach. That's a thing that we do a lot. Do you guys
See,
have
to
a
answer-
beach?
to answer the beach
Cleveland?
question, really, if I want to go to a beach, Lake Erie is my best bet.
Well, yeah.
Or, I mean, like I don't ever do that typically, or there's like one other place somewhat close to me where it's like a little bit of like a gated community, so you kind of have to know somebody who lives there. But I have some
Okay.
relatives who live, and they live right around a lake, not a huge lake, but like right around a lake.
Okay.
and they have some beaches there, and their house is right on the water, so they have like a boat and everything that'll go on and stuff. Which, when I have a chance to go there, super fun. Love doing that. I'm a huge fan of swimming. Like both of my grandmas had pools when I was growing up.
Yeah.
One still does. I go swimming out every day.
Whenever the boys and I are hanging out, we either like one of my friends' friends has a convertible, and we'll just like drive through the middle of town, like at sunset, and just blare the speakers. It's really fun.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Or we usually bring spike ball to the beach
Love spike ball.
at Lake Erie. Spike ball is my favorite sport. If you guys haven't heard of, if you guys don't know what spike ball is, it's like it's kind of like volleyball, but there's a big like trampoline net in the middle, and 4 people are playing, and you basically spike it down on the net and
Yeah.
play like
So like,
that.
think of one of those little kids trampolines, right?
Yeah,
so-
or
so,
like
like-
the exercise trampolines.
So like little kids, yeah. And then but like it's like a net instead, and it's like a net that a ball, like a little yellow ball, bounces on,
yeah.
and like you have to like hit it back and forth and like whatever. It's just super fun.
But
game.
yeah,
do your
my
research.
my friends and
Professional
I,
spike ball is insane.
it's insane. My friends and
So
I
crazy.
play it a whole bunch, and we've gotten
Mhm.
really good.
Oh yeah, I love spike ball. I'm not great at it because I don't play it very often. Don't have a lot of people who like to play it. But like
Andrew really
if
likes
you,
spike
if
ball
you
too.
practice it, like there's a lot
Yeah.
of techniques and stuff to do. It's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, no. I mean, Ohio's great,
Oops.
in my opinion. But I just had to throw that out there. There's more to do in Ohio than people think. I mean, there's a lot of cool cities in Ohio and everything too. But like, it's whatever.
Yeah.
People have their opinions.
You gotta come to Toronto sometime. That's
Yeah.
really fun.
Yeah, that would be fun.
Mm-hmm.
I will. Just as soon as our podcast pops
Someday.
off and we get that funding money, then yeah,
Oh yeah.
then we're good. Anyway, if you want an IRL podcast, give us that viewership.
yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
watch
We
the
need
whole
that
thing.
viewership. Watch.
Hey, watch the whole thing. Help grow the channel. Share it with your friends and your family. I mean, listen. How about your setup? What about you?
Oh, my setup. All right. So usually my camera's right here, right under my light. So then I'm gaming like this, and then OBS is on this monitor.
Mm-hmm.
But like, you're over there. Usually my
Yeah.
Discord's on this monitor too, but you're over there.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I have
I'm
my
looking
Discord
at
on my
you.
other monitor as well, so I'm looking
I'm
at
looking
you.
at you, so I have to like move monitors. Anyways,
Mm-hmm.
my green screen that I use for streaming. You want to see behind the green screen?
Behind the green screen.
It's just
Yeah,
a wall.
you just like can't see anything, and the
Ah.
lights there.
Did you do like? Were you good? Actually, this is kind of a dumb question. I know the answer.
Go ahead. Podcast doesn't know.
Well,
The viewers don't know.
did you like art in school?
Well, let me tell you, Isaac.
I wasn't gonna say it
What?
because I knew.
No, let me tell you. All right, for all the viewers out at home, I hate art with a passion. Now, me doing it. If somebody else is doing art, great. I
Yeah.
don't hate them. I think it's amazing what they can do.
I hate artists.
Personally-
all artists can go to hell.
Personally, I suck at art, and I don't have the patience to do art. So I personally just like don't like to do it. But I think it's awesome what some people are capable of and can do. So I'm not like trying to take a shot at artists, but I just don't. I hate art with a passion, as in I hate having to do art.
Yeah,
Like
I bring it up because I have like 8 or 9 paintings that I did when I was younger in my room. Well, I didn't do all of them. My aunt did like 2 or 3 of them, but
no, yeah. I was just never a huge fan painting, coloring. Like I just never was a huge fan. And then like in school, I freaking hated it. So
yeah.
it was like
I
just wasn't a fan.
I really liked it. I was gonna take it in high school, but there was an exam for it.
Okay.
Which I don't think you guys have exams. You have like finals and stuff like that.
Well, I mean, yeah.
It's kind of the same thing.
Finals and yeah, same thing basically.
Yeah.
For sure.
So there was an exam at the end, and it wasn't even like learning art. It was like learning the history of art
Oh.
and stuff like
yeah.
that. And you didn't really get to do any art. You just learned
That's stupid.
colors and stuff, and it's so annoying.
That's
so I didn't do
dumb.
I did band
Yeah.
class instead, and
Yeah.
I'm goated on the trumpet. I'm gonna say
He's
it right
goated?
now.
He's
I'm
goated on the
goated on the trumpet.
Oh, okay.
I can blow that thing so hard.
Isaac,
Sorry.
you're good at blowing things that are hard. Alright, let's move on.
Oh no.
Brought it on yourself.
Did you play any instruments? No, did you go to band class ever?
Okay, so a little bit about me. You know, we're in 5th grade. 6th grade was the first year they offered you to play an instrument. 5th grade they did like tryouts and everything.
Okay.
And we were in a very boring general music class, and they said, okay guys, this week people are going to be going to do auditions for instruments. And me and my friends, we were like, this is a way to get out of class.
Yeah.
So of course we signed up to try an instrument, right? I signed up. I don't even know what instrument it was. I walk into the room. They give me this instrument. They're like, we're gonna have you try this, and I was like, okay. I mean, I blow into it. Nothing comes out.
What
and
is
I'm
it?
like,
what instrument is it?
they handed it to me. I don't know.
You don't
Like
know?
I came in, I sat on a chair, and they said, we're gonna have you try this instrument, and I was like,
Was
okay.
it like a horn, like a trumpet?
Well, yeah. I mean,
kinda
it was
thing?
some type of trumpet or horn. Like one of those like you blow. Yeah.
Okay.
You know, I was testing out my blowing skills. Wasn't very good. No noise came out.
Unfortunate.
Like it just wasn't
Bro,
good.
you gotta make up.
And they were yeah, but it just didn't happen. They were like, okay, thank you, next.
Done.
I left the room. I got out of I still ended up getting me out of like 20 minutes worth of class since there were so many kids.
Bro,
So
you
I
should've
missed
just
a
not
good
went
amount
back.
of class.
Should just not went back.
Well,
Oh yeah, they had me there
Oh, no, I-
playing instruments for a bit longer.
I easily could have just not went back, but my 5th grade self wasn't thinking about that. Like I
yeah.
don't really
Yeah.
I didn't
true.
really care that much.
I was
like, okay.
I
I mean,
was
the class
like-
wasn't hard, so.
Yeah, yeah. I was such a good boy in 5th grade.
Oh yeah.
I
Anyway.
never disobeyed the rules. But
More my style. I always did choir classes growing up,
oh yeah.
and stuck with me. And then my older cousin did show choir, which for people who don't know what show choir is, okay, kind of hard to explain. 'cause people
I'll just show a
confuse-
clip of Tom doing show choir.
Oh God, you have the videos. People
I
get
can
confused very
expose you.
easily. You
Don't get
can.
on my bad side.
People, you just have the green screen of me performing. This
Hold
whole
on, I'm
sequence
gonna
is
try
just
to
me
do that.
dancing, bro.
No, I don't
Oh
think I
my
can do
God.
that. Actually, wait, I can do it in the.
Okay,
I can do it in the
Alex,
edit. I
let's
can do it in the
okay,
editing
buddy.
software.
Okay, let's.
It's right there. It's happening right now.
Anyway, I ended up, and then my sister did show choir, and so then I ended up doing show choir. So 7th grade is when show choir started. And then you can do show choir from 7th to 12th grade. There's 2 different groups between those 2 grades. So in 7th and 8th grade, it was RBC Singers is what it was called.
RBC. That's something
Because
else.
that was our school name. RBC was the school name.
RBC is Royal Bank
RB
of Canada.
RB Chamberlain Middle School is like what it was called.
Yeah.
So that's my school. Well, was my school. So and so I started doing show choir. I mean, I always did choir classes. Still not a great singer, not a great dancer, but I was like, I'm gonna do show choir. Now with boys, there's like just never enough boys for our show choirs, so you're like, you're like gonna make it no matter what, basically. But I did it 7th grade. I was not very good. We weren't very good in general, the show choir. 8th grade, we get a different director, and we were popping off.
Let me kicked ass, bro.
We popped off. We went to 2 competitions. And I gotta explain what show choir actually is first. I mean, they can see it.
I'm sure a lot of people know, but
singing.
yeah.
A lot of you'd be surprised how many people are like, "What's show choir?"
Well, yeah, we don't have it in Canada. I don't think.
You sing and dance at the same time on stage, and you put together a show.
It's kind of like a musical,
composed,
but like just a song.
A musical type, but like just like a normal song, and we're like dancing to it, like
Yeah.
good amount of dancing. Like there's like one song where you stand still and sing, but the rest of the songs you're like dancing, you're going at it.
Yeah.
You sing and dance at the same time. You put like 4 songs or 5 or even like 6 to 8. It just depends in a sequence, and you put together a show. And sometimes these shows have themes. Before I was in it, there was a year that the show choir did a boxing theme, a baseball theme, like the cooking theme. There's a whole bunch of different themes.
Unboxing theme?
Not unboxing, boxing.
Guys, today we unboxed the MacBook Pro.
Anyway, that's show choir for you. But yeah, so I did show choir in 7th and 8th grade. 8th grade, we went to 2 competitions because you go to competitions for them. You compete against other show choirs, really around America. There's a good amount of states that do it in America. Let me know if you have a show choir at your school, or sometimes there's even like, you know how there's like those school baseball teams, and there's like travel baseball teams, and everything, like club baseball teams. There's like club show choirs where they aren't based around a school. It's just like people who want to do show choir go to that place and do show choir.
Okay.
But like a lot of show choirs come from schools. So, but there is, at this point, show choir is so big now that there's like club show choirs where people can like go and like no matter what school they're at. So
okay,
just a little thing. But we won both of our competitions we went to that year, and we swept, which a sweep in show choir terms would be, so at the end, like the judges will have a scorecard when you're performing, and they dock points for certain things or give you points for certain things. And basically what they do is they add up what you get, and there's the grand total. So like basically there's 3 main things you get judged on.
Okay.
Your overall so you have the overall score, which is composed of things. So one category is like costumes, your blockings on stage, like where you're supposed to be standing.
Yeah.
Because we're moving around stage so much that
Yeah.
it needs to be somewhat organized. And like just like how you look on stage, professionalism, basically. Smiling when you're dancing and everything, or even not smiling, but like fitting whatever the song mood is. You get
Okay.
judged on that.
Okay.
The next category is singing. I mean, you're singing basically the whole time, unless there's a dance break in the song. So that's a huge thing to get judged on. Then you have your choreography, which is the dancing, because you're dancing like the whole time as well. So there's those 3 things they judge on, and then you have the overall score. So basically, we swept, which means we had a higher score in vocals than this other show choirs, and we had the highest score in choreography between these other show choirs. So we won overall as well, but we won both of those 2 categories, and we won the overall. So it was a very good year.
Nice.
That's when I really started to like show choir. I didn't like the 7th grade director. I still liked him, but the 8th grade director I liked a little bit better. And our show choir overall was just way better, and he was more devoted to our show choir. So it was just awesome.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it was just very good. And then it was time to go to high school show choir, which I was like, okay, COVID happens.
Bruh.
Yeah, COVID. my ninth grade year show choir, new group, Great Expectations, they're called. Now, I'm like, okay, new group, high school show choir. The high school show choir is completely different, way more intense, way more competitive. Competitions work as in you perform once. Every group will perform once, all the high schools. Then they'll have an award ceremony. Now, at their award ceremony, instead of it end like you do the awards and then it's over, what they do is they take the top 5 groups from the whole day, and those top 5 groups, or top 6 depending on the competition, make finals. And
Okay.
finals is where each group has a chance to correct whatever the judges didn't like, and then they perform again. And then there's one last award ceremony at the very end to take like grand champion and like win the day.
Grand
So whoever
champion.
wins,
Let me guess.
whoever
did you
wins
win?
during the day, no. Whoever wins during the day doesn't necessarily win at night, because groups have chance to make corrections, but only the top 5 groups from the day move on to the finals. So it's a little bit smaller, but
Okay.
competitions go from like 7 in the morning to like 12 o'clock at night, like
Mhm.
AM, like the next day. It's an
Mhm.
all day thing. So the high school ones, I mean, you could literally get on a bus in the morning, depending on how far you're traveling, at 6 in the morning and then not get home the next day, or like sometimes you have to stay in a hotel. Like, it really just depends. But they're literally
Dang.
like the show choir competitions are like all day, no joke. In high school, middle school, you like just do the day thing and then you leave, so it wasn't like that
Yeah.
bad. It was
Yeah.
like from 9 in the morning to like 4, but like
Yeah, I
which
don't
ref-
think I don't think I would do show choir if it was at my school, because
yeah, it's not for
I
everyone.
don't like commitment. I don't want to be that committed to something.
Yeah,
That's why I don't
because
really join like sports teams.
we have
and
like a
stuff.
solid month that like every weekend we have a competition. It's like your Saturdays are basically gone, and then your Sundays, you're not gonna want to do anything a Sunday after a show choir competition because you're tired.
Oh. So
But
how
show
would you,
choir, like
work?
well, it's up to you if you want to work the next
I
Sunday.
guess. Yeah, I guess.
Like that Sunday you can work. The Saturday you'd have to take off because you'd have a show choir competition all day.
Yeah.
I mean, it really just depends what your job entails. Like, your job's only weekends, then show choir is gonna basically cut down your hours a lot. If you're
Uh-huh.
if you can take off your weekends, then you're good. It really just depends.
Bro,
but-
yeah. I was talking to my dad about this last night.
Mhm.
A lot of people take the weekends off even if they don't have anything to do, because they just want the break, they just want the weekend off.
Uh-huh.
So then everyone else who doesn't take the weekends off, they always get the weekends. They always have to work the weekends. Like, that's how when I worked at Food Basics, it was like I worked every single weekend, every single day and
Mhm.
every single weekend for like more than half a year, besides
Yeah.
like holidays and stuff.
You know, weekends suck. For sure.
Weekends
I
are
hate
horrible.
weekends.
Yeah, and they need more people too on the
Oh,
weekends
yeah.
because it's the busiest.
Oh, for
Ugh.
sure. Yeah, but anyway, finish up show choir talk real quick. COVID happened my freshman year of high school. We had show choir still, but we couldn't compete. We put on like 2 concerts for our parents. We put together a show. Wasn't the greatest show because of restrictions and everything.
Mhm.
In show choir is a cool thing, like you do partner work, so like a guy and a girl will be paired up together and you do dances like together. And it's called like couple blockings, where like you have 2 people dancing together.
Yeah.
With COVID year, we couldn't do that. Everyone had to be 6 feet
Bruh.
away from each other, so we had to all do individual dancing, so it just wasn't the greatest.
I would have let you be my
But-
couple, my partner.
Yeah, I know you would, Isaac. But then sophomore year, last year, another new director, because the director we
Dang,
had,
the director's just
the director we
dropping
had,
like flies.
listen,
what the
the
heck?
director we had was a great director, but for some reason our superintendent
Bro.
was like, no, and
What,
fired
what
him,
is
so,
what is your
um,
superintendent doing to your directors?
my superintendent is just bad. But
Interesting.
anyway, whatever. That's the whole. I could talk about that for longer than I should. But you know, sophomore year, we
yeah,
actually
Man's
had our
been
first.
talking about show choir for 20 minutes.
Dude, listen. This is the getting to know us. And I mean, sophomore year, finally my first year of show choir that like was actually competitions and everything. I
Yeah.
had a blast, and I'm doing it this next upcoming year as well. But that's what I do. I do show choir.
Sweet.
Sports, I always just played, like, I never did professional sports. I always just did, like just little play for fun teams.
Yeah.
And I
same.
stopped doing all of those, and I kind of geared towards show choir. And
Nice.
now I do show choir. That's
I was actually, I don't even know if you know this, but Nathan and I, Nathan's one of my IRL friends from school. We've known each other for over a decade. Nathan and I were in the curling team.
Really?
Yeah, the grade 9 curling team.
Okay.
It was
Interesting.
it's an interesting sport, but I was the oh, what is it called? I have to look this up. This is gonna bother me.
Okay.
A skip, yes. I was
Okay.
the skip of my team, so I was the
Yeah.
best player. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
Okay.
what the skip does, if you guys don't know what curling is, it's big in Canada. It's
Look who
just
curling is.
a big granite. You don't know what curling is?
I do. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
I've seen the Olympics. Don't even worry about
Okay. It's a big granite rock with a handle on it, okay? And it's this big long ice strip.
Mhm.
And you basically like are kneeling down and you push off and you throw
Mhm.
the granite, like you slide the granite rock, and there's a big old target at the end of the ice, and you have to
Watch
try
the
to
Olympics,
get in the middle
people.
of the target. Yeah. Olympics
Look it up.
people.
it. You can watch them Olympics. It's on the Olympics.
Oh yeah, it's big
kinda
on
boring,
the
but, you
Olympics.
know,
It is
it's alright.
boring. It's
It's-
all the old people watch it, but yeah. So I was
Chill out.
I was the skip. So the
Yeah.
skip
Mhm.
is the person who throws the last 2 rocks, which are like the most
Ooh.
important throws.
Okay,
And on
okay.
all the other shots, I'm the person pointing where like the other people have to go. Like I'm the strategizer as well. And like, cause it's called curling, so it's like on the ice. It's not like flat ice. It's got like little bumps on it, so that if you turn the rock one way, it'll curve that way. It's really,
Yep.
it's really messed up. But yeah, I was the best on my team.
W Isaac.
We were good. We were pretty good.
Good.
Like practicing,
That's
we were good against
Okay.
each other. But
And then
we
they got
lost.
into
We
the
lost
games.
every single game. Every single game. It was bad.
Yeah, that's not good.
It was like they were close though. They were really close games, every single one of them, which sucked so
I mean,
much.
At least they were close.
But yeah, it was fun. I had some good shots. It was really
Yeah,
fun.
I'm sure. That's pretty awesome.
And then yeah, that was like grade 9, and none of like Nathan and I never wanted to do curling again because like, bro, this is boring. This sucks. And
yeah.
Grady was on the curling team too.
Oh, okay. Got all the squad.
Yeah, the whole squad. Mark was on it.
Dang, bro.
Yeah.
Dang.
We just thought we'd do it for fun because like might as well.
Yeah. And if
We
all of
skipped
you,
school.
Like, if
We
like,
skipped,
a lot of you
like-
are on the team, then
Twice. Yeah, it was twice a week. We skipped the second half of school to go curling. So
Oh my
like
God.
it's a win.
that's a W. Yeah.
So we did that. And grade 12 graduation was like a few weeks ago, okay?
Yup.
And you know how like I don't know if you guys have it, but when you're graduating grade 12, like when they call your name to walk up to get the diploma, they like say something about you, like how hard you work in school or something, like
My
some
school's-
crap like
My
that.
school's way too big for that.
Oh yeah, probably.
Way too many names. My school's way too many.
Yeah,
Way too
so
many names.
they say like I'll give like Andrew for an example, another kid in my class. He's like one of the smartest guys in my class. He is the smartest guy in my class. Like Andrew was very was amazing this or what it's like it's just talking about them. It's just
Yeah.
talking about them. Okay?
Makes sense.
It's describing them.
Yeah.
And all they did for Nathan and I was say how we were in the curling team and we did a good job on the curling team in grade 9. Like what?
In grade 9,
They
Isaac
said I
Biggie
had
was
some
on
good
the
Halloween
curling team.
costumes though. They said I had some good Halloween costumes.
I'm sure you did.
So
I could
that's
see you
good.
I could see you
I
still
had
having
amazing
costumes.
Halloween costumes, bro.
Of course he did.
Speaking of Halloween costumes, Grady gave me this idea.
Oh god.
I'm fixing up a go-kart right now, okay? It's in my garage. I've been spray painting it recently. Spray painting it purple. And guess what I ordered on Amazon, okay? Or on eBay. I ordered a freaking Waluigi hat. So I'm gonna get the overalls, the black overalls, purple shirt. I'll find a mustache somewhere. I'm gonna rip around on my go-kart, throw banana peels at random kids. It's gonna be sick.
Dude, that's actually such a good idea.
It's gonna be sick.
Dude.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Okay.
Like on my go-kart, like I'm going full Mario Kart on him, bro. It's
Okay.
gonna be so fun.
For those of you who don't know, purple is a significant color because that's kinda Isaac's brand.
Yeah,
Isaac
purple and blue are my brand.
Yes, Isaac
As you can
underscore
see in my
27.
profile picture.
Yeah, Isaac underscore 27 on Twitch and YouTube. Go give him a
Purple's
follow.
everywhere.
Likes,
Yeah,
go
follow
hit
me,
up his
like
channels.
me. I'm
Yeah.
streaming 4 times a
Twitch
week.
Prime. All of the above. Go give him some love. But yeah, purple and blue are your colors, so that's actually a really good idea. And I can't
Yeah,
wait to
no,
see
Grady,
that, honestly.
like I was in the hot tub just chilling with Grady, right? Grady was over.
Yeah.
We were just chatting up a storm in the hot tub,
Okay.
and he was like, "So, what are you gonna do with that go-kart? Like,
Yeah.
what color are you gonna paint it?" I'm like, "I don't know, maybe purple. It'll be purple and black." And he's like, "Bro," or no, Nathan was there too. Nathan said, what did he say? He said something about Mario,
Yeah.
and then it came up, like Grady thought of the amazing idea of like going in town and just throwing bananas at people.
Just riding your go-kart around in town, just dress
Yeah.
up as Waluigi.
Yeah.
Like, that would be great.
It'll be
Definitely
amazing.
be amazing. That would be amazing.
I'm excited.
Like,
I'm excited. I just have to freaking get it to work, bro.
yeah, and there's gonna be a vlog about your go-kart, right?
Yes, hopefully, probably. The first episode is in the making. I'm gonna post
that's what I
all
thought.
of them, like, kind of.
Okay,
I'm gonna
there's
edit
be a
all of them first.
multi-series.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna edit
Nice,
all
nice.
of the episodes first,
And then start
and
releasing
then
them.
and then release them like once every 2 weeks or
Once-
something.
Nice.
Once a week.
Okay. Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh, Nathan just snapped me.
Oh my God, Nathan.
Nady boy, my boyfriend.
Amount of. Oh my gosh, bro. Guys, to clarify, it's not Isaac's actual boyfriend.
No, it's
So,
my
I mean-
husband. He's my husband.
All right, so let's get.
I'm snapping
So,
a photo.
I, it's not his husband either.
Palm.
That's beautiful. Placing
Yeah.
that to him. As far as I know, well, I don't know.
No, he's not. He's not my boyfriend. I was
That's-
joking about that.
Okay, that's good. Yeah, I mean, not good. That would be okay. I mean, if that was
dumb.
if
All
that
right.
was like actually like
Yeah.
listen,
Yeah. Okay.
Um,
Moving on.
to clarify, I am a male. I go by he him. Just
Me
you know.
too. Me too.
Yeah, yeah,
We're both
just
he
to-
hims.
Yes,
Just-
yes, we are he hims.
Just clarifying.
Yeah. And I'm straight. Don't know about you.
I don't know. When I see Nathan snaps,
I don't know.
bro,
I say I have a little
bit
gay
of
side for you, so-
gay. Yeah.
Yeah, like you and Nathan, there's like a little bit there, but
Yeah.
that's
There's
homosexual.
definitely a spark there.
That's
but-
just homosexual.
yeah,
you know? We don't have to
homosexual.
get into it.
I have a question, Tom.
Yeah, please.
How long is it? Tell me when.
Wait, you went way too fast.
No,
Please.
sorry. I'll start
When?
up here.
No, what are you doing, bro?
I'll start up here.
Oh, okay. I might be here for a while.
Dang, Tom.
Wait. Are we going?
What?
Wait.
No, you say it when I hit it,
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah, but like we need a clarification.
Bro, now I have to restart.
I know, but we need a clarification.
What?
Like I mean, like.
Okay, what? We need a clarification. What?
Like,
I don't
are we
understand.
Like, are we talking? Like,
No, you
like-
know what I'm talking about. How big
Yeah,
is it?
I know. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
But there's a couple different stages of what you're talking about.
Okay.
What stage are we talking?
The stage that it's at its biggest.
Okay. Thank you. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, starting over.
You don't have to start at like 20, goddamn.
Bro,
It's
that's
not
where
that
I
much.
start, but I go this way.
Yeah, okay. Stop.
4. And that's
It's like
honest.
more like 4.5, but you
4.5?
You
Okay.
kept going a little bit.
Sorry.
Yeah, guys, that's the size of that's the size of my stick in my backyard. 4.5.
Yeah. Bro, Tom, you're so dirty. That's not what I was.
What?
That's not
my
what I was
stick in my
doing.
backyard.
Okay. I thought you were
I thought
talking
you were
about.
talking about the stick in my backyard.
No, I was.
Yeah.
Okay.
What? Why are you yelling
Never
at me?
mind. Never mind.
I said my
Sorry,
stick in
sorry,
my backyard.
sorry,
It's
sorry.
4.5.
Sorry.
I don't.
My bad.
Yeah. Miscommunication.
Can
It's
you
fine.
grab it? I want to see it.
It's all the way in my backyard. It'd take a little too long to grab. You know,
Bro,
It would just-
whip it out. I mean.
it would just take a little bit too long. I'd have to go grab it from my backyard.
Okay.
Just-
Okay. That
That just
fine.
wouldn't.
That's fine.
That just wouldn't work.
Also, don't ask why I have this.
Yeah. And don't ask why there's sharp. Don't ask why there's
Don't
a
ask
little
why there's a
Sharpie
little
line.
Sharpie line
Yeah.
on 2.5.
There's a- yeah. Don't ask why there's a little Sharpie line right by a 2.
No,
right,
it's
right,
because
right
I
by the
was-
2. It's
It's
okay.
because I was looking at desks.
Yeah.
I wanna get an L desk, right?
Yeah,
Like for
that's
this
what- yeah.
corner here.
Yeah.
And I was.
That's why there's a little mark by the.
Shut
2.
up! Shut up! Shut up, Tom. I didn't ask.
Sorry.
Okay.
Sorry.
I'm talking about a desk that I want. Okay.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay. So. I was measuring out if it could fit in my room and how big it would be, because I like the size of my desk. My desk is nice and wide. Hold on, how wide is it? Are you kidding me?
Probably not 2 inches.
We're having some technical difficulties. It's 25 and a half.
God damn,
25
that's
and a half.
huge. That's huge. I mean, that's
25 and a
that's
half
a lot.
inches. That's
That's a lot.
large.
That's
Some would
large.
say.
Like, that's extra large. Holy.
That was a success, I think. Stay tuned. I don't know how often we're gonna do this. Maybe once a
No.
month. I don't know.
Once a month.
Once every 2 weeks.
Once every 2 weeks.
Is that too much? I don't know. What
That's
do we?
not enough. We gotta post.
Not
Isaac.
enough.
Once every 2
Okay, but I have
weeks.
to edit. I have to edit these, buddy.
Okay.
Okay, and
There's not that much to edit out of a podcast.
yeah, but I have to add you dancing in the back on the stage, show
Okay,
choir.
You don't have to.
Yeah, but I should. Thank you for watching VC1 podcast, guys. Very first podcast. Or very first episode, I should say. Stay tuned. We're gonna be doing a lot of. Stop, Tom. You're so immature.
sorry.
I'm trying to do an outro here.
My bad.
Like, my channel's right here. If you're watching this in the future, there's probably a recommended video right here. Tom,
Sorry.
stop. This is
My
so
bad.
unprofessional.
My bad.
Why did we even decide to make this? You're being such a child. You need to shut your mouth. To get those drapes off. Get that blanket off. Why do you need that? Why do you need that anyways? It was a horrible idea. Yeah, rip it down.
The chair fell. What? No, we were doing a podcast.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
me and Isaac, we're starting a podcast.
Is that what it's called? I'd rather suck Tom.
No, that's that's your nickname. That's my wallpaper on my computer. Alright. Alright.
I'd rather suck.
My podcast is called
It's called I Say.
No, the podcast is called BC1. Because in Discord, that's like where we hang out. Like, but yeah. So I had this as like a little backing. So like,
Oh, that looks great. You did a really good job.
well, like I just took it down when you wanted it. What? You should rename it. Rename what?
I'd rather suck Tom.
The podcast name.
Alright, carry on.
Guys, you heard it here first. New name, I'd rather suck Tom.